great. Everything's good. So we live on TikTok, YouTube, everything. Don't know. All right. You ready, Mark? John. I was about to say Mark. John.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. All right. All right. Good people. We are live. This is the KC Sports Show. I call this segment the Off the Cuff Show. Joined along with my good friend Jon from Sports for You. You can go ahead and follow them. Their name and their channel is in the name of the title. So it's real easy. Jon, thank you for joining us again on the Friday night. Gotta give my man some hand claps. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Jon. How's everything been? How was your week before we get into our sports topics?
Oh man, it was crazy. We did our fantasy football draft on our last show, man. That was crazy stuff, man.
Oh yeah, I did do my fantasy too, man. I did my fantasy football draft. I my money league. I got two other ones I played too, but my money league was 0 serious. So I got a B grade.
So, yeah.
Which platform do you guys do it on?
We use Sleeper.
Sleeper. Oh, we use the official ESPN app. I don't know why, but it works. Nonetheless.
All right.
So, did you get your draft grade?
I haven't looked. I haven't looked and see about it. I need to go and look and see. I haven't looked to see yet.
You need to check it out, man. See what you got. See if you stunk up the bed or if you was good. I know I stunk the bed up with mine. First of all, I drafted Jamar Chase, especially with the whole contract issue. Yeah, don't get me started. I just seen it. I just seen he's not even going to training camp right now. He hasn't even showed up to practice, so there's that issue. But nonetheless, hey man, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he takes his butt to training camp.
Zach Taylor, Zach Taylor said I think he spoke too soon on that.
He spoke too soon on what?
On Jamar Chase.
Oh man. That's a whole nother topic, man. I don't even want to get into that, but we can go ahead and jump right into what we got. The first thing I sent you to talk about, which is a hot button topic, is let's get this off. Like, all right. So Anthony Edwards is a phenomenal player. I want to get, because there's going to be hate. There's going to be a lot of hate I'm about to spew out. Right. Love first and then hate. So I think I'm a fan of Anthony Edwards. I think he is he can be potentially the next face of the league. He is took over the spot that Ja Morant was supposed to take over. He's a showstopper. Like, I would definitely pay to see him when he's in town. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But here comes the hate. And I don't gotta requote what he said per se. We all know what he said. There were exposés done on it. There were think pieces done on it. Mm-hmm. For him to say such uneducated, like, I don't know. I don't even want to say it's uneducated. It just was stupid to say. I'm sure he'll walk it back at some point. But for him to even say what he said, it was just like, it's a spit in the face of the players from the 80s, 90s, and the 70s, for the people who laid out the landscape of how basketball is played. And it's like, bro. And on top of that, he said, I'd never watched them, so I can't really speak on it. So why the hell did you even say that in the first place?
It was total contradiction. You're going to say, I've never watched him, but Michael Jordan is the only player that was skilled in that. I'm like, man, come on.
Bruh, come on, dog. I think one that... What you was about to say?
It's one or the other. Either you watched or you didn't.
I'm a total believer in giving people second chances. I think he needs to, at this point, just stop talking and just play basketball. That sounds horrible because I remember on Fox News they said that I literally am a fan of saying like, "Hey man, just shut up and dribble at this point, bro," because that take was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. They weren't skilled back in the day. Are you serious? What?
It was a dumbass comment.
Yeah, I know it was said over a week ago, but like I literally had to get this off my chest because I was sitting there spewing at that. I was like, bro, you can't be serious. And doesn't say Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is the most popular basketball player to ever walk the face of the earth, the most recognizable name. You said Michael Jordan was the most skilled. And then you got cats like Gilbert Arenas going on their show and backing this dumb shit up that he's saying. And I'm like, bro, what are we talking about? Like, what? How can you back up? First of all, I like the way KG did it. KG did it very gracefully because you know KG is very blunt, but he did it gracefully. He didn't go too far in, but he went far in enough where it was like, come on, bro, you can't discredit the old school. And on top of that, it was like big bro, little bro, and like, hey man, like you a skilled player, you gonna get yours at some point, but don't do that. Like that's not it's not the best thing to do in terms of people that paved the way before you, in my personal opinion. So what's your take on it, John?
I think he needs to just sometimes. I think he needs to really have someone like Rich Paul in the corner because I think that was just a bad look. I get what he's trying to say, but it was stupid. Because number one, if you're trying to say Michael Jordan is the most skilled player in that generation, that's fine. But saying that no one else was skilled and that you didn't see anybody, you contradicted yourself. So you never saw Magic, you never saw Bird, you never saw Isaiah, you never saw anybody in the 80s or 90s is what you're pretty much saying. I mean, it was a dumb comment.
Very dumb.
I hope he learns. I hope one of these old heads see him at a game and pull him aside, say, and tell him like, look, man, we love you. You a fan, but that wasn't a smart comment. And look, you gonna have these moments where you say dumb stuff.
Right.
Don't hurt feelings. Go out there, be successful. And I hope he listens.
I hope he listens too.
If you don't listen, it's like, okay, man, now don't be one of these dudes where nobody. And that's why I was telling my boy Charlie that I was like, he needs a Rich Paul like dude in his corner. I don't know who's in his camp, but he needs a Rich Paul like dude to tell him like somebody like, okay, man, that wasn't a good look. And I don't know if anybody's in his ear telling him it's a good look.
Nobody's in his ear telling him.
And we ain't heard from him since. You probably won't hear from him until training camp starts. So.
Oh yeah, he's been dark on his social medias. Yeah, he's definitely been dark.
Yeah, if I'm Anthony Edwards, I just keep lay low for a minute, dog. Lay low.
You got to. I mean, like that, like indubitably was one of the most like distasteful things to say about the past generations of basketball players. I couldn't fathom any other like a football player saying something like, "Well, the '70s." The 80s, they weren't all that tough. They weren't all that skilled. Imagine, first of all, you're tarnishing your legacy. If LeBron, let's take him out of it. Let's just use LeBron. If LeBron was ever to say something so like vitriol towards the old school, people will already be looking to kill LeBron before he even got into his full-on career. Like, you can't say shit like that and kill your career. Everything matters. When we talk about when people look at your body of work and how you are on and off the court. So everything that you say is going to be under a microscope going forward. And takes like this it's not a good look. And it just makes you look very uneducated. Very, very stupid, very not a student of the game. And I do want to say this. For everybody that keeps saying that, and this basketball, it's NBA players are saying it too. They keep saying that, the young guys are more skilled, but they're not, it's not, and I'm like, no. I think you guys need to reverse it. It's not that they're skilled. They're more talented than the old school. They're not skilled. They're not as skilled as the old school, like the 90s and early 2000s and the 80s and 70s players. They're way more talented. skill and talent are two different things. Talent is something raw. You can't teach somebody. You can't teach somebody how to jump, speed. You can't teach somebody how to dunk. You can teach skill. Shooting is a skill. But let somebody tell it today, because the way the NBA is today, everybody shoots. Everybody shoots the ball. The centers don't back. There's no back down anymore. There's no mid game. It's just straight up shooting. But if you look at the percentages of shooting made versus the percentages of shooting not made versus back then, the percentages are higher back then in terms of the ones that are made. So you can miss me with all that. Anthony Edwards, I hope you learn from this. I hope somebody is in your ear and in your corner to letting you know, hey, bro, that was the dumbest shit you ever said, and don't say it again. I'm pretty sure he'll come out and some news reporter is going to bring it up at some point in time and tell him, hey, bro, what was you talking about? And he's going to have to address it. He can't not address it. Point blank period, man. But that's all I got on that. I thought it was just a dumb thing. I wanted to bring it up, but
yeah, it was bad. It was dumb. He made himself look. It was a total bad look, and hopefully he learns from it. And if someone tries to talk to him, he be open to listen and don't just be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's the one thing about these new players, man. You got to keep them. You got to keep them in check. You got to be like, hey, bro. But you know, the way I feel right now, once KD, LeBron, Steph, Paul, all them leave, the league gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same anymore.
It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a new day.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have those bona fide showstoppers like bro. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. But anyway, I digress.
Right.
You got anything before we move on to the next thing?
Nah, I'm good. I said what I did to say. Just hope you learn, and I get what Magic said. My mom, and obviously Magic pulled the ring card, which is obviously easy for him to do and everything.
That was a low blow,
but
Magic.
It was also a lot. He wasn't saying. He's like, look, man. Yeah, I don't talk to guys who ain't won yet.
He said you ain't won in college or high school. Damn.
4 games. You just had your first conference finals. You were out in 4 games. You need to focus on getting back so you can be in the finals next year. That's what Magic was saying.
Yeah.
Don't worry about who weren't skilled in our area.
Yeah, that Magic, and a lot of people were shocked though. A lot of people were shocked that Magic actually said that, because that's not Magic's character. You weren't?
I wasn't. I mean, because it happened out here. It was. So there's a casino out like an hour from LA, outside an hour out of LA, called Yamava. It's like the Palms it's like the LA's version of the Palms in Vegas.
Yeah.
So he's doing this sit down with Stephen A. And I knew it was gonna come up. And obviously Magic, he's very calculating what he said. So it didn't shock me that Magic went at him. It didn't shock me, because Magic got to defend his era. So you're basically saying that he got 5 rings being a non-skilled player.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Hey, man, look, please don't go at the Magic. Magic knows what he's doing. And first and foremost, Magic is a GOAT. I mean, not the GOAT. He's one of the greatest. But if anybody can say something or speak on that, he has the credentials to say it. And the mere fact that he stepped out of, to me, because I don't know anything outside of this little statement that Magic said that was just a little bit on the chin. He's in his right to do so. He played in a tough era. He played in a very tough era. He played at the end of the 70s, all throughout the 80s, and in the beginning of the 90s. I mean, he played in one of the toughest eras ever, if you want to ask me, in the 90s. So he can say it skill was skill. Hopefully he doesn't clap back at Magic for the statement. Because you know the stigma. Everybody says the old NBA players hate on the new ones, blah, blah, blah. It's like, come on, man. You're just trying to teach him something, plain and simple. You're just trying to tell him, hey, bro, That's stupid. Don't disrespect your elders. The way I put it, the way I saw it is basically saying, hey man, because at some point you're going to get old too. So when you get old and you look back at your legacy, if a new all-star comes in there and says, man, them players back when Anthony Edwards was playing, they were trash compared to us, you're going to feel some type of way. You got to think about it. I think, today, and it's not even just basketball. We talking about in general, the young adults that's in their 20s, the Gen Zs, feel like they're not going to get old. You're going to get old. You're eventually going to get to a point where the kids or the younger adults underneath you are going to start calling you Unc and whatnot. It's eventually going to happen. So I think Anthony Edwards is just a product of that environment in terms of, you got to respect the people that came before you. Plain and simple.
Got you.
So that's all I got on that, man.
I agree with you, brother. I agree.
Yeah. So we can move forward amicably. We got the next one. Did you watch? You tell me you watched the Colorado game. You got the Colorado game.
I caught some. I caught some pretty much the second half. I got home and I was watching a lot of the second half. I was doing a show yesterday. I was shout out to Edgar Snug Wrestling Podcast. I was on his show.
Shout out to them.
So yeah, I was on his show and watching it. Keep getting this. Hey, so let's pause. Hey, pause the stream right quick. I need to keep getting this emergency call. Hold on.
All right. Pause. We're gonna pause real quick. We can be right back.
What's up? What's up?
We're gonna be right. We here right now, folks. Hold on one moment for me. Let me I'm still here with you guys. Hold on. My boy John had an emergency call. Hopefully you guys are doing good tonight. I don't know what that is. How y'all guys doing tonight, man? We here. I ain't gonna stop the stream yet. Let me see it. Just give me just a second, guys. We're gonna come back. Give me just a second. You back, John? You good, John?
Yeah. Yes. So I'm just my sister to come right quick. That's why can we do a little 10-minute break and then I'm gonna come right back?
Yeah.
All right. I good. Give me 10 minutes. Okay.
We're gonna be right back, y'all. Be right back. Hold on. While we wait for a minute, if you are watching live right now, I want to ask a question. Who you got winning the national championship for football? If you're watching live right now, who do you got winning the national championship? It's pretty wide open. I mean, Georgia could win it this year. Alabama could win it. Hell, I even got. Oh no, Clemson's not gonna win it. No. Florida. I have no idea who's gonna probably win it this year. That is a great question. Who's gonna win this championship this year? But we are gonna be right. I'm still here with you guys. I'm still fighting with you guys. Come on. Let me see what's going on. Still here with you guys. Still here. Again, who do you think is going to win the national championship? Let me know down below. Let me know down below while we wait for my guy Jon to get back. I would play some music, but we're live on YouTube as well. YouTube does not play them games. They will strike they will strike the stream down so fast. If I could, I would. I promise I would, but I can't. They take my stream down so fast. Let me see if he. Still waiting. Still waiting. We still here with y'all. We still here with y'all. I'm trying to think. What's a good game to play? Okay. While we wait, there's not really a good game to play right now. But I do appreciate the people that are here to stream. Hopefully, you guys have a good Labor Day weekend. I'm not going. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still talking to y'all. We got a whole episode ready for y'all, and I'm trying to get everything in peace. So let me go actually move the picture over because we're gonna talk about Colorado, and that definitely is not Colorado. There we go. We'll talk about that game last night. Hopefully you guys watched the game last night. I definitely did. I watched a good majority of the game. It was a good game, nonetheless. Let me check something real quick. Boom doo 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 doo. Good game nonetheless. See my boy Jon back. Let's see. We're just gonna put it on mute. We're gonna wait for him. We're gonna put it on mute while we wait for him to come back. But all right, so man, I'm really I don't want to talk too much about the topics we got, but we got some good stuff here. I promise you. We're gonna talk about Colorado. If Colorado will make it to the playoffs, we'll see. You will see. We're going to see. Hennessy. Just stay tuned, good folks. I promise you, this is gonna be a good show. Stay tuned. While you're at it, go follow the KC Sports Show on Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Twitter, X. We're also on Instagram, the KC Sports Show, all one word. TikTok as well, KC Sports Show. As we're speaking, we are streaming on Twitch. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. We're also on Kick. Shout out to Kick. Eddie, sponsor your boy. YouTube, we're streaming live on YouTube. Shout out to my YouTube gang. Working on those memberships right now. I promise you we're going to get those memberships up and running. Once we hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to get those. I promise. Ooh, boy, it's going to be fire. It's going to be some fire going on. But yeah, man, make sure you subscribe. I ain't telling you to join the membership yet because, like I said, we ain't got that fully set up. It's gonna be a minute before we get that fully set up. But guys, I promise you, we're gonna be back. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying here live with y'all. If you're watching, please let me know what you thought about the Colorado show. Please let me know what you thought about the Colorado game. I'm very interested to hear your takes. And yeah, I'm gonna be here with you. I'm staying. I'm gonna make sure. I had to turn everything off, cuz. Just waiting for my boy to get back. I don't know what that is. And hopefully you guys have a good Labor Day weekend as well, too. Because I definitely am going to have... I'll probably eat some steak. I'll probably eat some barbecue. I'll probably eat some hot dogs, pause. Big time pause. Hot dogs. Motherfucker eating hot dogs. Glizzies. I don't eat glizzies. I need to grow up sometimes. I promise I'm going to grow up at some point in time. But not right now. Not right. Not at this moment. No, sir. Ooh-wee. I really hope YouTube does not strike this down talking about some of this copyrighted material in there. There's not a single lick of copyrighted material in here. This is gameplay. There's nothing that they could possibly strike down. I promise you. I promise you. If they, I would be shocked if they took any of this stuff down, because I literally made sure there was no music. There's no crazy stuff in there in terms of like just I don't know, like sports straight from in the NFL Network, because you really can't put nothing on the NFL Network streaming it wise. Like even my little reels be getting knocked down. That should be kind of pissing me off sometimes. But all right, man, you know what I'm saying? We here. I guess it's my time to entertain y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. The whole thing going on, man. Let me see. Viewers may see it as different times to maximize your revenue. I don't care about that. Guys, let me know what are you watching? What college football game are y'all guys watching tonight? Talk to me. Or this weekend, because I know it's gonna be a bunch of games. I got Miami versus, who is Miami playing this weekend? I don't even know who Miami's playing with. Miami, for those who don't know, Miami Hurricanes is my team. That's my squad. I am a big, huge U fan. I've been that since 04, 03. 03, back when I used to play college football. The video game, not actual. In 03, I was like, well, I'm not going to tell you my age. But back in 03, I just know I was playing video games, sports video games. But let me see. Who are we playing? That's a damn shame. That they're gonna say I ain't a real Miami Hurricane fan. I am a true Miami Hurricane fan. I just don't know. Oh, right now you got OU playing. OU beating the shit out of Temple, but that's expected. Oh, we got Florida. Damn it. Why don't I know that? Why don't I know that we're playing Florida? We're playing Florida tomorrow. So either we're going to get smacked or we're not going to get smacked. Either way, we should win it. In my head, we should win it. But I don't know what Florida's recruiting class was like this year. I don't know where they fell in rank. I know our recruiting class was decent, but they got us ranked number 19 overall. If we beat Florida, I can see us getting into the playoffs. The ACC is not that good anyway this year. I mean, but between Clemson, Florida State is kind of trash because they got smacked by Georgia Tech. But Georgia Tech might be fire. So that's the only team we got to really worry about. And I'm going to be at that game. I'm going to be live streaming at that game once I get a chance to go. I'm going to buy the tickets. Me and my boy J Moon are going to that game for sure. What else? What other game I'm looking forward to? I don't know, man. I don't know. We gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see. I would play some Madden, but we just talking right now. Uh, I give my thoughts on the Colorado game versus North Dakota State. Or no, yeah. Here's my thoughts on the Colorado game. If you want my honest opinion, Colorado is probably going to struggle next game. Whoever, if the opponent is an in division game, because North Dakota State, they should have smacked North Dakota State, bro. I'm gonna just be 100. They should have smacked North Dakota State. So let me see who. That shouldn't even been a close game, bro. I'm trying to see who, what, when, where. College football. Let me see. They ain't got that game on there? That was like the first game. Big 12. Give me the Big 12. Who did? Yeah, I'm about to say who they got next? All right. So the next game that Colorado has is going to be against Nebraska. Then they got Colorado State. Then they got Baylor. I think they could beat Nebraska. They beat them last year, but barely. I feel like Colorado could beat Nebraska. Colorado State, they beat them last year too. They can beat Colorado State. Baylor, that might be their first L. So I feel like Colorado State or Colorado can go 4-0 for the beginning of the season. Even though that North Dakota State was kind of like, ugh, that was like a nasty win. That was a real nasty win. They shouldn't. Their defense is abysmal. I'm sorry, that defense is abysmal. There's no way North Dakota State should have got 26 points put up on you. They were running the ball effectively too. That's crazy. Baylor, the first loss. I feel like UCF might be their first loss. Kansas State could. Arizona, they could lose to Arizona, Cincinnati, Texas Tech, Utah, Kansas, Oklahoma. Really, I only see like maybe like in whole. I really only see like 2 or 3 solid losses. Texas Tech, Utah, and Oklahoma State. I see. Yeah, Colorado could most likely end up in at least a bowl game. They didn't even get to a bowl game last year. I feel like they'll be decent enough to get to a freaking bowl game, bro. At the most, you got to give me a bowl game at least. Like, good Lord. Yeah, no, I got faith in Deion, man. I'm not one of the detractors. I'm actually a supporter, but I'm a realist at the same time. I'm honest with myself. And if I got to be honest, then I'm gonna say what I need to say. The game against North Dakota State was horrible. It was freaking horrible. It was the worst. It was a good game, but it was a bad game. It should have been a game that Colorado should have won that game by a vast majority. It shouldn't even been close. It should have been like 41-14. And the 14 points from North Dakota State should have came from when Colorado set their starters now. It shouldn't have came from like the starters being on starters. But what do I know? I'm just talking for sports with you guys. Just talking regular sports. And Deion need to stop kicking damn reporters out, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. I got to show respect though, nonetheless. I got a lot of respect for Coach Prime. All the haters. And can we get the freaking the celebrities off the sideline? I feel like they're such a big distraction. Get these motherfuckers off the sideline. Please. You don't need them on the sideline anymore, bro. They can go somewhere with that. For real. All this talking is making me hungry too. I might have to go get some wings. For shiggity. don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I am I'm praying and hoping that Miami has a good year this year along with my Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, I am an Eagles fan too. I was born in the city of Philadelphia, so I bleed green. I just bleed green. So our first opponent is going to be against the Green Bay Packers in Brazil. Brazil. Hopefully them boys stay safe out in Brazil. I gotta ask my brother to bring me back something from Brazil. Cause I could have went, but I waited last minute and didn't get tickets. I would have loved to go to Brazil. I heard it's somewhat of a beautiful place if you stay out of the ghettos. And yes, there are ghettos in Brazil. You can go to Brazil, just be safe, just stay out the way. Plain and simple, just stay your ass out the way. I would Brazil. Where else? What else is going on? I don't know, good people. This is a Friday night. We just chilling, talking. You guys are the most festive bunch ever. I promise. Brazil. I don't know why I keep saying that. I have no idea why I keep saying Brazil. It's gonna be a fun night though, man. Promise. What else is on the sports docket? Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. I personally think Angel Reese will. Well, okay, all right. We gotta be truthful. If we gotta keep it a bean, we're gonna keep it a bean. Caitlin Clark probably should win. She probably should win Rookie of the Year. She got better stats than Angel Reese. Even though Angel Reese has is damn near averaging a double-double. Like 22. What was it, like 22 double-doubles? That's pretty good. Brazil. But damn, I wish you guys would talk, man, because who do you guys think should win the Rookie of the Year? Should it be Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark? My bet is on Angel. Well, Angel Reese is probably going to win it, bro. I ain't even going to hold you. Angel Reese is probably going to win it. But if I had to bet on something in terms of stats, I would say Caitlin Clark should probably win it. A lot of people feel that way. I think the same. And I'm not a hater either, so don't call me a hater. I'm far from a hater. I give congratulations when they need to be. But it is what it is. I don't know, man. I've been watching a lot of WNBA lately, though. I know that for sure. Can't say I don't support. I definitely support. I support where I can, baby. Brazil. You know what I want? I want some wings. That's what I probably want to get after we get off the stream. I'll probably get some wings from this place called Hungry AF. Hungry as fuck. It's a great spot. The wings are actually dope. I wish they would make their own house sauce though. House ranch. You know what? That's my go-to meal anytime I'm watching sports is wings, fries, celery. I eat the celery. I'm over here just rambling, going on. I might just play some Madden or some NCAA. I haven't cracked open NCAA in a minute because EA hasn't really fixed that shit. So I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if I feel like being triggered, to be honest with you. I don't feel like being triggered tonight. It's Friday night. I'm chilling. It's a 3-day weekend. I'm probably going to eat like a fat ass pig. I'm probably going to barbecue hop. Drink me some Trulies. Do some whippets. That's what the young kids do now, the whippets. Oh, Jesus. Brazil. Okay, good, folks. I think I waited long enough. I'm sure My homie is probably, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and just end the stream here. I hope you guys have a great night. I definitely appreciate the support you guys have been giving me so far. Please, please, please share the link. And like I said, we're on all corners of social media. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Enjoy my little Friday. Play some video games. You guys be safe out there this weekend, wherever you're at, wherever parts of the country you're at. Make sure you're not out there doing nothing crazy. Watch some sports, support your team, get a jersey. And yeah, man, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I am out this piece. This is the KC Sports Show. I was trying to have my guy on here, but just talking to myself is kind of. Actually, no, I can talk to myself. Fuck it. Hey, look, check this out. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer at heart. I've been streaming, and that's what I do. Hold on, let me see if I can get my broski on the line. Let me see. I might be able to get my broski on the line. Let me see if he down to talk. Nah, we just gonna end it. All right, good people. Y'all have a good night. We're gonna call it a night, and we will catch y'all later. This is the KC Sports Show, and we out this thing. Bye. Brazil. I gotta end the stream. Yes.